How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining. My name is John. I'm a software engineer with about 10 years of experience, and I'm in my React series. So we're going to react to with Marko. And Honeypot is the channel. Like, I've subscribed to them for a while, definitely check them out. But I haven't watched this video yet. Let's get my reactions in real time and see if they earned me smashing the like button.
Questions on my channel is actually how do you get started as a developer?
Before we dive in, I also have a website where you can learn to code, sign up for free. Step-by-step checklist that will help you land your first programming role. You should learn React, basically. So let's see if this guy agrees with that.
I'm going to break it down into 5 tips. So tip number 1 is to sort of dive head first.
Project-based learning and learning by doing. If he goes for that, smash! Learning by doing is the way to do it. Get straight to the projects, get a GitHub portfolio day one, register the green stupid check mark, prove your experience. It's demonstrated experience. When a recruiter wants to say, hey, you have 6 months of experience, you have third-party proof. They don't have to take your word for it.
A lot of people hesitate to start coding even after they've watched like 20
Tutorial hell is big. This is huge.
tutorials. Yeah, you can learn the basics from a tutorial, but you only really build your understanding once you start coding and like facing the same issues and problems and the little things that people don't really talk about. For me, it's always been the case that I've learned the most when I've tried to solve things on my own.
Let me give you a few concrete examples of things that you're going to learn once you start coding that you often don't learn in a coding tutorial. If I go to Codecademy, they have a sandbox in the website, right? Or if I go to W3 schools, they have a sandbox in the website. I don't need to worry about installing Node.js or installing VS Code or setting up my development environment or cloning from GitHub or creating a GitHub account. All of those things that I just mentioned are sort of abstracted away and skipped, but they are extremely core to actually building programs.
So that would be tip number 1. Try to make anything, no matter how small, no matter how simple it is, that can be like a simple web page.
I agree 100%. The first project that I do, I call it the trial by fire. If you go to the checklist, trial, and it's linked right here. Okay, that's an even faster way to get to it. Wow, what a great checklist. This is an hour, and it goes through setting up your development environment. We go through Notepad, coding in Notepad, and then over to an IDE VS Code, and you get to see why it matters. A GitHub account and getting a basic web page up all within an hour. And it goes to show how simple a project can be, because when you push this commit, I think the thing is like 50 lines of code. And that's enough to be your first project that shows your starting point, right? You put a simple project in there. Don't be a perfectionist. Don't gatekeep or block yourself. Put a simple project on your portfolio. And that makes the next project so much more impressive, right? You can say, here's a basic vanilla HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Here's a React, and here's full stack. And you can show that, and it shows huge progress, meaningful progress.